He looks good. Yeah. I will say, one fun thing about autism is that we get lumped in with LGBTQ a lot of the time. All right, already laughing. That's a good sign. Okay. We get lumped in with LGBTQ a lot, which it doesn't make sense, but then you got to realize that they're both gay. But yeah, one thing is that like LGBTQ is that they come out. Like autistic people, we don't come out. I mean, like I told you immediately. All right, you know, that was the first thing I did. Versus LGBTQ people, they come out and it's kind of vulnerable. Like my friend came out to me the other day. He was like, "Hey Jacob, I really want to let you know that I'm bisexual." And I was like, "Oh, gross," you know. Keep that to yourself. You know? I'm the special one. All right. Nice. Thank you. Cool. That was fun. All right. Anyway, do we like Harry Potter here? Weird. That's weird. I don't know. Jake. First of all, it's badly written. Also, J.K. Rowling, kind of a monster. We're finding out. All right. Oh, and now we got a yep from. Was that you?
No.
Oh, okay. You just have a. I was just so gravitated towards that mustache. You guys can't see the mustache, but it looks like if you grab his mustache, you'll ride him home. Like that's how. In both a metaphorical and a sexual way. Yeah, you look like you burst into this room and BAM! Kick the door open immediately. That's how this mustache works. Anyway, Harry Potter is poorly written. And if you want an example, go to the third book, all right? There's a creature called the Boggart in there. And J.K. Rowling didn't think this through because what it is it's a creature that it lives in a closet, and when it comes out of the closet, it turns into your biggest fear. And for one kid, it's a spider, and for another kid, it's the professor, and we're not going to investigate that for some reason. Just move past that. And then for Harry, it's a Dementor, which doesn't make sense because his parents were murdered. Why is it not the murderer? It doesn't make sense. For some reason, instead, his biggest fear is getting sucked off by the ghost of Christmas past. All right? Doesn't make sense. Also, Snape is only kept around by Dumbledore to fight Voldemort, which is insane to me. He's a school bully. Imagine that your kid went to Harvard and you go to the dean, you're like, "Hey, can we do something about this professor? My kid's terrified of him." And the dean goes, "Dude, I would, but I keep that guy around to fight Hitler." What? Hitler's dead. That's what he wants you to think. There's 8 pieces of Hitler scattered around the country. 7 of them are in these priceless antiques, and 1 of them is in your boy. And I gotta get it out. Also, I'm gay. If you didn't know that, you didn't read the books well enough. And by the way, why is Snape in charge of children? He is a school shooter, all right? Genuinely, he was bullied and became a school wizard Nazi. Why is he in charge of students? That's like Kyle Rittenhouse being in charge of a skate park. Yeah, that's for people who read, all right? That joke is very well done for people who read, okay? You got it? Nice, all right. Okay, we don't need to raise hands on who got the joke. We don't need to be like, "I also got the joke." You could have just laughed. That would have been fine. You guys are the wildest crowd in the world. You want to be a part of this so bad. You already are. My mom sends me emails a lot. I don't talk to her anymore because she's a bit rough, but she sends me emails a lot, and she sends me emails like Donald Trump. I'm not kidding you. The title of one of them was, "Send me money or I will lose the house." I was like, "You already lost the house, lady. Haven't you seen the polls? You know?" My grandpa sends me emails like Biden where it's like, "Thank you for the light bulbs." What? I was like, "I didn't send you light bulbs." He was like, "Well, they were delicious." What? What's wrong with you, old man? He sent me a pile of leaves in the mail the other day. I was like, "What's going on? We gotta get this guy out of the house." This is a wild set. I love this. All right, I'll give you an example of how my mom was growing up. Okay, so she was very rough on me, and at one point she pretended to abandon me to teach me a lesson about talking back. So we went to, don't worry, this will be funny. We went to Savannah, Georgia on vacation when I was 9 years old. And I want to stop right here and say Savannah, Georgia is not a vacation. That is just a different location. We could have done this at home, you know? turn on the AC, let in some bugs, you know? And the thing is that we go to Walmart and she goes to buy some cigarettes and she wanted to start smoking cigarettes, and I had just learned that cigarettes were bad in school, so I go, hey mom, you shouldn't smoke cigarettes. And she goes, shut up, pussy. I was being pussy-esque, I get it, you know? Hint of pussy, which is my favorite tortilla chip. And then we start arguing back and forth, and I go, mom, if you start smoking cigarettes, I'm gonna hate you. And she goes, Jacob, I want you to go put the shopping cart away and think about what you just told me. And I go to put the shopping cart away, and my mom just doesn't feel out. It's true. And I saw her car leave the parking lot, drive onto the highway, turn back into the parking lot. She pulls up to me, you learn your lesson? I went, Jesus Christ, lady, give me a cigarette. Oh my God, dude. Thank you guys, I've been Jacob Chalk.